people injured here. 2v2, Calderis Refinery blue side. It's the Holy Darkness as a big stumpy Hive Tyrant, very durable commander, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Some good offense, disruption and support from the front lines begins in melee combat, and with a basic synapse alongside AnoMaly is an Apothecary support commander that fights in melee combat, begins with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Red team, Salt BadGuy is a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive commander, lots of great manipulation and control abilities, begins in a melee combat with some decent offense as well, and rounding off the teams is castleroad as a Lord General, begins with this retinue of stormtroopers to help him out, fights in range combat, really good defense and support, and can add to his retinue as well and become very powerful and very tough. Sorcerer versus the Hive Tyrant, who will be defending the two natural powers, and it will be up to castleroad and his guardsmen to defend the two natural powers on the east side. There are contested power nodes a bit further up the map, but they very rarely see generators. Double termagants for Holy Darkness into some more Hormagaunts, so he's going for a double terma double Horma build. Space Marines, some really strange Hormagaunt leaping there that happens when you switch targets in the middle of a leap. You sometimes get that crazy change of direction. Chaos Space Marines already have Eternal War. Very strange to see that as the first power investment, now being chased down by Hormagaunts, and here come Heretics to help out. These Heretics lost a lot of hit points already. Double Doom Blast maybe. Sorcerer with a good special. No Doom Blast at all for some reason. Could have wiped those Hormagaunts maybe. Hive Tyrant now going to town on these Heretics. There's the Doom Blast, suppressing both of the Termagant broods. But here come more Hormagaunts, and yeah, these guys need to run away. What's going on east side? There was a nice Doom Bolts there as well. Tactical Marines chasing down Guardsmen, trying to force melee combat on the poor little humans. 479, 500 Sentinel is going to try and decap, but runs into another Tactical Marine squad, which might turn to engage with those Kraken bolts loaded in. They're doing a good job in melee combat here. The Tactical Marines needs to be careful not to lose a model though. Here comes some more Tactical Marines, ignoring the Sentinel. Scout trying to kick it to death, and the Sentinel is freaking out. Guardsman somehow with 7 models with 169 hit points. Amazing. Now the second Tactical Marine squad forcing melee combat. Where is the Apothecary? He's coming out of base now. You see that health regeneration aura as he runs by those Marines and Scouts. Termagants able to cap this wreck point. Nicely done by the Holy Darkness. Here come Hormagaunts trying to flank, but that's too much stuff to deal with. Back away, back away. Getting shot to pieces, and here comes the Sorcerer. What is he trying to do here? Must have completely forgotten about his Hormagaunts and loses them. Big mistake from Holy Darkness. Double Termagant. Oh, he retreated the wrong squad. Look, he retreated his Termagants. Castleroad asking for some generators from his Chaos ally, and he obliges, puts up 2 generators here on this far power point. Being very defensive, Castleroad has not made a run for the middle yet. Has some Catachin Devils on the field. What are they doing here? Are they going to wait for the Demolition Man and put down a improvised explosive perhaps? Assault Marines on the way for AnoMaly. Double Tactical Marines into Assault Marines can be incredibly powerful, especially with Apothecary support, and deal with pretty much anything if you don't bleed too much, and can get to tier 2 in a reasonable amount of time. Warrior Brood up for the Holy Darkness. Start off as a melee unit, can leap into combat and disrupt, and have heavy infantry armor, can detect, and are a basic synapse creature. There you see that leap, knocking CSM all over the place, and I'm not sure why he left his CSM standing there shooting. Should have backed them off as soon as he saw that Warrior Brood and taken shots as he could. But as it stands, he was a bit too static there, and he's probably going to lose this engagement as a result. We'll see. Here come double Heretics. What can they do? Warrior Brood changing direction and going after them, trying to wipe this Heretic squad. And down they go. Here comes another one. Poorly managed engagement so far by Salt. A nice Doom Bolts. Warrior Brood with a Synapse Backlash as the model goes down. Hormagaunts sent flying. And wow, he comes back into it, does Salt. Double Termagants perhaps a bit too static themselves. Do they not have toxin sacks? They don't. Oh my god. I mean, heretics able to just run in there. Assault Marines, are they going to waste a jump on the Lord General? I don't think they are. Melee unit with chainswords can leap into combat and disrupt enemies, which causes all sorts of problems with range units, especially really hard counter for setup teams and stuff. Carthaginian Devils might fancy a melee fight with them, since these guys have power melee weapons and do a reasonable amount of damage as well. A lot of models as well. Pressure continues from Salt. Wow, he really turned that around. Took down the Hive Tyrant as well. CSM playing with fire here, not much hit points, and are trying to cap. There's the retreat. Double CSM straight into tier 2 for BadGuy. Losing one of his heretic squads, of course. But I think it was worth it. He pinned back Holy Darkness, took out the Hive Tyrant, decapped this. Couldn't pressure any generators, but otherwise had a good result. Again, CSM a bit late to move away from this Warrior Brood. Get caught with those leaps and then are in all sorts of trouble. 381-473. We do see Adrenal Glands up for the Hormagaunts, but still no Toxin Sacks for the Termagant Brood. And you see how much it's affecting Holy Darkness over there. It has to repurchase his Hive Tyrant, which costs 250 requisition. Sanguine Chainsword up on the Apothecary. Grenade misses everything, but does back off those guards. And there's a heal for the scouts. Maybe he should have healed it. Healed himself there. Carthaginian Devils forcing melee combat, I think, or at least trying to. Yep. Struggling to get around that pipe. Not too smart there, Carthaginian Devils. Tactical Marines using their Kraken bolts for no apparent reason, just because it looks nice. Sorcerer having to come and retake that natural wreck point. And here's a brood nest. Can the Hive Tyrant use this to push and establish a bit of a foothold on this west side? Does he need to though? What is he going to do? Decap this? Very, very little action in the middle of this map, which is strange to see. 358-473. Marker Zinch CSM. These guys will target that Warrior Brood and rip them to shreds with those Inferno bolts. We have double Marker Zinch. We do. Wow, straight away in tier 2. Look at the damage to that Warrior Brood. Instantly a model goes down. They're going to back up to this brood nest and reinforce. And grenade launcher heretics as well. Hive Tyrant with the improved synapse. I was going to say maybe you should get extended carapace and charge in with Rendon Talons, but he's already got the improved synapse. He needs to get a zone throw up, I think. Goes tier 2 quite late though. Holy Darkness had to repurchase his commander, of course, but here's a really good assist from AnoMaly. Jumps in his Assault Marines and he's going tier 2, and that's a really nice assist. Can he get some Chaos Space Marine models? Looks like he's not going to be able to. So Salt getting away pretty good there. Didn't lose much ground. He's going to lose his wreck point, and this one might be decapped as well. 358-443. Castle Road coming over to help out. Has a Chimera on the way right now. Salt's going straight for a Blood Crusher. That's a pretty good choice, because it forces Holy Darkness to either infest 250 for Crushing Claws or get a Venom Brood, or I suppose he could just get a Tyrant Guard and smack it down. But I would think he wants a Zone Throw instead of a Tyrant Guard, because double Marker Zinch CSM will tear a Tyrant Guard down pretty quickly from range. Warrior Brood losing 2 models and getting away. They do have their Adrenal Glands for melee synapse. Hive Tyrant's going to die. Down he goes. Chimera now supporting these guardsmen with that reinforcement and taking shots with that big multi-laser turret on top, or whatever that thing is. 358-411. Doom bolts going in. Here's that Blood Crusher, a demon with vehicle armor, which means you can repair it and worship it to heal it up. 600 hit points, so it's not the toughest thing around, but has good mobility and good single target damage. Combine it with worship and it can be a real pain in the arse. So we'll see what Holy Darkness does. He does get a Venom Brood, but I mean, could backfire. Salt BadGuy could be a bit tricky here and try and bait the Venom Brood forward, back his Blood Crusher off and just shoot them down with his CSM. Brood Nest goes down pretty quickly, and he's going to be able to push with this Blood Crusher, I think. Nope. turns to engage the node. Should have gone after their gens. Red team now making a foray to mid and cap it. Castle Road is setting up shop with double guardsmen, catechins and a chimera. Devastator's on the field for AnoMaly, has a las cannon on it. Very powerful anti-vehicle weapon. Snares targets and does a big chunk of damage as well, and is coming over to the west side. He's going to eat a double again, I think, here. So we'll see how he responds. Has aspiring champions on both of his CSM now, and they're both level 2, so they are really pumping out a lot of anti-infantry damage. Venom Brood now getting shots on the Blood Crusher. Warrior Brood also there with those heavy melee weapons, and there's a really nice Dark Flames, and a demonic roar from the Blood Crusher forces off nearby enemies momentarily. Can he get away though? Being chased down here. Might see that Assault Marines jumping for the Melter Bomb, yeah, and that will finish off the Blood Crusher, so it didn't last that long. Didn't even need it in the end, goes down before the Melter Bomb goes off. 317, 393, double cap for red team, but Salt getting caught quite badly here. Has the Rod of Warp Fire and Demon Armor. Nice pieces of war gear. What does the Hive Tyrant has? Still has improved synapse, and he's still level 1. Sorcerer's level 3. Lord General also level 1, gone for melter guns, and Flak Jacket gives him that fight harder, which basically improves the DPS of ranged weapons, lowers weapon cooldowns. So yeah, it doesn't affect melee, I'm pretty sure. And the Apothecary is level 2 with Sanguine Chainsword, has Tactical Marines with Sergeant and Missile Launcher. The other Tactical Marines with Sergeant and Plasma Gun, so no Stone Guard today. Havoc's on the field for Salt, and that's a really good choice, I think. Going to suppress Holy Darkness' entire army apart from the Hive Tyrant, or maybe not. What's he gone for? Oh, he's getting autocannons up, okay. That could be pretty nasty as well. Lord General, no retinue members apart from his default 2 Stormtroopers, who will also get his melter guns. How much DPS do these things actually do? I have no idea. Melters do 75% of their damage to vehicles and get a damage bonus versus super heavy infantry armor, I think. Psychic Scream on the way for the Hive Tyrant. Blue team sweeping across to the east side of the map, and now it's Castle Road that's alone. They've done a good few doubles here, blue team. But here comes Salt, and he's flanking with Marco Zinch CSM, and look at the damage on his Tactical Marines. Needs to heal immediately, and the damage continues to pour on. Wow, dropping 2 models very, very quickly. Havoc's weighing in there. Has he gone double? No, he doesn't. He's got Marco Zinch and Marco Korn. That's a bit weird to see. Without a vehicle on the field, preemptively getting Marco Zinch. 259, 354. Warrior Brood wiped out. Holy Darkness got absolutely owned there. Double Marco Zinch do not mess around. They wipe the Warriors out and almost finish off the Venom Brood. These guys now level 3. And Dark Flames, of course. 259, 345. Why did he retreat here? I want to retreat back so he can repair this Chimera. He didn't need to retreat his Lord General though. Lord General can't repair. Where are the catechins? Oh, they're right there. Eat 4. 259, 345. Holy Darkness tier 3 needs a bit more requisition before he can get something out. That's big and scary, but he's having to reinforce his stuff. Can he get close? Can he do anything to these CSM? Even if he tries to run his Hive Tyrant in, he's obviously got the Psychic Scream. He's going to try and get close enough to be able to use this thing. 228, 345. Can he affect both squads of it? Only affects one. I believe it's a 25% damage reduction. So that's still going to hurt, and it's not constant like the Demonic Visage or the Trophy Rack. So I don't think it's anywhere near as good as those pieces of war gear for the War Boss and the Chaos Lord. 196, 345, double cap. Assault Marines jumping in with their Sergeant, and red team easily forced off. Well, it was just Salt forced off. Marco Zinch. Havoc not doing a whole lot right now. Multilass turret is still up here. 177, 345, double cap from red team. but it's going to be a 2-to-1. Blue team are going to take mid, and I assume they're going to take their natural back momentarily. Assault Marines are unable to jump, don't have the power, or energy I should say, and Heretics in retreat. Caused a lot of problems there though. Did well. Didn't even lose a model. Did very well. Assault now goes tier 3. Holy Darkness is to take this VP back, and he needs to get something out in tier 3, something scary and big and fat. Needs just 40 more requisition to be able to get Carnifex. If that what he's going for, he might save for a Swarm Lord. Oh, he's trying to start. He's deciding right now. Get a Carnifex. Devastator's covering the entire center of the map here with that las cannon almost. And now some power harass. Haven't seen a whole lot of this. These tactical marines still forcing melee combat. 150, 334. Assault Marines jumping, gonna go after that turret. Marines taking down the generators. And double plasma guardsmen, do we see? Yes. With all 12 models, that's gonna be painful. All the gens go down there though. That was a good little push from AnoMaly, and he's got Dreadnought on the way in tier 2. Carnifex. 3/4 of the way done. No, cancels it, goes for a Swarm Lord. 150, 292. Look how much wreck Castle Road has. He's going for a Bane Blade, obviously. Wants to get the Swarm Lord to run after and tie up these Killer Space Marines. We'll see how he does though. I would have got a Barb Stronger Carnifex because a Swarm Lord's going to be snared by this las cannon, take damage from the auto cannon also. Bashing power, 150, 259, it's a 1-to-1 cap. Crushing Claws on the way for the Hive Tyrant. Incredibly expensive war gear, 200 wreck, 50 power. Crushing Claw. Apparently he doesn't get 2 of them, but he does. As you can see, big fat claws that crush stuff. 141, 259. Bane Blade on the way for Castle Road. Swarm Lord almost done. And Hive Tyrant taking big chunks of damage. Ow! Took a direct hit from the las cannon. That was pretty unlucky there. 131, 259. And this VP is getting locked down by Salt. Can the Swarm Lord change things? Needs to put up a brood nest or something. Is he saving for a tunnel formation? He might be. There's that demon armor, nicely used. The demonic shield going up, protecting his double CSM. Really nice usage. Here come infiltrated scouts to be sneaky. Does have aspiring champion heretics though. Warrior brood drop. Yes it is. Oh no! Eats a friendly grenade from the scouts. Perfectly placed into the path of those warriors. Needs to back away now. Gonna try and take his natural back, or at least decap it. Here comes a Swarm Lord going to town on the Sorcerer. Can he finish him off? Surely he can. Get one last hit. Smack. Down he goes. Swarm Lord is a pretty beastly melee combatant. Attacks very quickly but does not do splash damage. Those massive bone swords. He is really snared by this las cannon. Is he going to lose this thing? Trying to get around all these termagants. Dark flames on them now. Ouch. Holy Darkness has had a really tough time of it now. 87, 259. Red team might run away with this now, but he's in trouble. Really should have got a Carnifex, I think. Even Thornback would have been able to charge in there. There's Leech Essence though. So might turn it around for the Swarm Lord. He's leeching off a bunch of heretics, but now it was off. 87, 259 is forced off the last cannon, which is his biggest threat, and now can smack around heretics and these other havoc. Salt is floating like crazy. What is he waiting for? Get a Phobos or something. 87, 259. Bane Blade sitting pretty mid. He's going for the Great and Clean one. Multi-melted Dreadnought for AnoMaly. Pretty decent late game choice. Apothecary with that Harmony Apothecarian speeding around, as you can see. and improved medical equipment. That tooltip is still wrong. It says plus 1.5 speed while in combat. It's supposed to be while out of combat, I'm pretty sure. Now the Baneblade in a bit of trouble. Melter Dreadnought chasing it down. And here come Melter Gun. Lord General is going to try and Melter Bomb the Baneblade, I think. No Melter Bombs. Maybe he already used it, I didn't see. Full retreat from the double tactical marines, armored Apothecary with the advanced healing, and he switched to the customized Stormbolter. Does not try and chase down the Baneblade. Probably the best choice. Wow, Apothecary almost wiped out by that mega battle cannon shot. Huge amounts of buffs for these infantry here. Flak Jacket and Melter Guns. Grey and Clean One hits the field. Sorcerer's down. He did have his VP back here, Holy Darkness, but he's going to lose it again. Trying to formation, maybe he's not going to lose it. Trying to formation just to stop the cap there. 87-152, triple cap for blue team, and I thought red team were going to run away with it. With a Baneblade and a Grey and Clean One on the field. Baneblade being repaired like crazy. Needs to get this Baneblade mid, put up a bunker to support it, and try and hold. Much easier said than done, of course. There's a lot of resources. What is he waiting for? Get a Lehman Russ. Big charge from the Tyranids. Stormlord taking lascannon hits, but should be able to tie up that Havoc squad pretty quickly. There we go. And now it's in all sorts of trouble. Warrior Brood and the Hive Tyrant tying it up. Tries to throw out a Bioplasma. Really strange late game choice there. Obviously to try and shut down the Havocs, but he should have used it before running in. 87-92, 2-ton cap for blue team. It's close. Grey and Clean One now fighting an entire Tyranid army pretty much. That was a special attack from him. Where is his Cloud of Flyers? Why is he not using it? You do see this sometimes from players. They get their Grey and Clean One in combat and forget to use his abilities. I know I've done it. Bunch of guardsmen dying. Lehman Russ is on the field from Castle Road. Might have dropped that guy in. 87-77. Multi-Mother Dreadnought is going to go down here. Yeah. Turned out to not be a great choice versus a Baneblade. Double missile launcher marines can't do a whole lot. Where is that las cannon? Not close enough to take shots. Swarmlord's going to go down here, I think. Hive Tyrant did go down. Grey and Clean One doing chunks of damage. 87, 86, trying to Imperial Abyss, I should say. Unable to finish off the Swarmlord, but did wipe out the Termagants. 87-58 smack. That was a special attack, so it missed the Swarmlord. Really unlucky, would have finished it off. GG say Holy Darkness and Castle Road, but no concedes. Grey and Clean One passively damaging nearby enemies and really leading the lines here. Oh, there's the Vomit, almost wiping out the Hormigón Brood. Red team now going to get a triple cap, I think. 81-58. There's a Capillary Tower. It's not going to actually do anything. Oh, did it knock them off the cap then? Does it force you to run away? I'm not sure. 65-58. He's going to get doubled here, Salt. Got a really powerful army though. Double level 4 CSM. Those two Havoc squads have done really well. Unable to cap, but they do have the double here. Castle Road says he's coming over. Is he bringing his big Baneblade? Slowly and surely. Grey and Clean One. Whoa, what is Venombrute getting so close there? Really strange. Melter Bomb on the Grey and Clean One. Assault Marines charging into trouble. 27-58. Might lose his Assault Marines here. And there's that Executioner Cannon Lehman Russ. That is scary. ASM are still alive somehow. Down they go. Tzeentch Worship healing up this Grey and Clean One, which has done a fantastic job since the big fella hit the field. Now it's a 2-1 for blue. Got both the naturals. Castle Road not keeping something here to keep watch. Should have kept his Catechins over there. Tries to take blue team's natural, but this Swarmlord is still charging around, causing problems. some Kasrkin now. Hive Tyrant repurchase. Double cap for the blue team. No way are they going to win this. Scouts done an amazing job capping stuff up. That's Angels of Death on them as well. Don't even lose a model to a tank. 27-19. Red team running out of time to cap. Wow. Blue team win. Are you serious? Looks like they're serious. Castle Road making a massive mistake, bringing all of his stuff over to the west side. Why would he do that? They had mid, they had the east side, they had the game. And they lose it. It's a double cap for blue and they win. I don't know how that happened. AnoMaly with his heroic scouts capping this natural and decapping mid, giving them the double cap, and they won it. I'm still in disbelief here. Whirlwind was on the field late game. And how did red team lose? Look at Salt's army and his resources. He couldn't even buy anything else. Castle Road also. Wow, crazy stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.